Howdy all, welcome to Lex Lives. I think it's time we play a little Minecraft. Alright. Pretty early in the day for me. It's pre-noon, according to my clock, although I think that my clock is off. It's off. No, it's not. Okay. It's off by 3 minutes. Yeah, I just got back from being out and about, and figured today was going to be a busy day for me, probably, maybe, I don't know. So I'd try and get this recording session in. It's mostly going to be a big day for me because I'm starting a new series today. And so it's going to be it's going to be busy because I plan on recording like an entire week's worth of episodes today. But on top of that, it's also going to be busy because people don't make plans. Or they make plans, they just don't inform me of said plans. You know, I put these doors in and thinking, I don't know what I was thinking, but it's okay. It's okay, we'll get them in. We'll get them in right. Gonna figure out what I want to do for... Man, I really like how that turned out. Gonna figure out what I want to do for the floor in here, I guess. I'm thinking something white. Maybe white and brown. To the color room. Just because I have that brown... Oh, I don't have a brown stripe. Oh, the door is brown. Got a brown stripe on it. So I'm thinking maybe some bone. I kind of like the way the bone looks. It's kind of got like a texture to it. Maybe some bone and some black. I guess that's black, right? It's not even brown. It's black. Black stained terracotta. Or whatever it's called now. Nice, up to 20. It's not very fast. It doesn't work well. It needs some help. When it breaks off the sugarcane, they don't fall in the right direction. Oh, we're up to 3. Another squid died in there. Woo! At least 2 of my machines are working well, right? I mean, the pumpkin farm is definitely working great, and this guy is working fine. Oh, dude, there must be a buildup of stuff in here. That's the one flaw with my design, is that zombie meat. You can hear the zombie meat being thrown out. Although I could probably do something like this, right? We can pick one of these for bone. Apparently bone is still flowing in. Bone, 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 bone. Dang it, skeleton. It's working too well while I'm trying to sort things here. I can do something like that, right? Anyways, let me have some bones here. I don't think I'll need too many. I mean, enough to make some blocks, but I don't need much more than that. But yeah, it's been a busy week. So we normally it started Tuesday. So Tuesday nights, I meet up with some people on a regular basis now. which makes my Tuesdays busier than they had been. And so we get to the point where we're supposed to do stuff, and then one of the guys is like, "Yeah, no, I've got a headache. I'm not gonna make it tonight." I'm like, okay. Uh, I don't know why I couldn't just take a bunch of pills, suffer through it. I show up when I have a headache. Uh, ooh, you know what? Maybe I might need more bones than I brought. I only got 21 blocks out of that. And anyways, so that's fine. We can reschedule for another night, I guess, and or wait a week for our session of D&D is what we were doing. Whoops. And so then the other guy, he's like, "Oh no, I said, have you checked out the online thing that you were going to check out for playing D&D?" And he's like, "No, we could do that right now." I'm like, "All right. Probably got a little time since we're not going to play regular." And so then we proceed to let me go check what color this is. It might be gray. I don't want to make some if I've already got some. What color are you? It is gray. All right. And so we wind up redoing because we're playing on Tuesday nights. I play in a group that's doing a existing pre-made module, they call it. And so it's already got your storyline and everything set up for you. Oh man, you know what? I was trying to auto sort my stuff. I saw a bunch of gray terracotta right there. All right. And so we were probably at it till close to 1 a.m. Tuesday night, then trying out this program. I didn't expect it to take that long, but he fidgets. I don't know. I don't know how else to say it. Hey. He he isn't fidgety. What's the word I want? It takes him forever to do anything because he's always looking at 100 other things that have nothing to do with what we're trying to do, and so everything takes way longer. Or instead of just trying out what's there before he even understands what we're dealing with, he tries to add things to it. And so, and then when he gets frustrated, he just wants to quit. And see, I totally did not bring enough bone blocks for this. Let me go get some more bone blocks. So it makes things take longer, and we never actually complete anything as useful as could be. And I know we made a comment the other night about a project that we'd been working on together years ago, and how he still has all the files for it. And I'm like, "Yep, that was all on you." And he's like, "What do you mean?" I'm like, "Well, I did my part. All that was left was the little bit you were supposed to do." I know, I know. Well, that's what I mean. And so that was Tuesday. So then Wednesday they decided, or we decided, I guess, that we would do what we normally do on Tuesday on Wednesday. And this is where I start. This is why I hate doing things with other people. Wednesday nights we normally discuss the comics. So the guy I normally discuss the comics with is the guy who fidgets and who never wants to complete anything. And so he sends me a message that says um, how soon can you start? And I'm like, well, I'd have to finish work because I have work, and then after work, I've got my videos, and then after I'm done with the video stuff, then it's usually dinner time, so right after dinner. And he's like, okay, well, as soon as you're ready, then we should start so that we can get this done early. So at 8 o'clock, I am ready to go. And we don't. It's always on his time that we do everything. It's never anybody else's time. It's always on his time. Everybody's always waiting around on him. It feels like. I guess not always, but whenever I do anything with him, I'm always waiting around on him. And or he's way early. I can start now. It's 6:30 p.m. I'm not even done with work yet. I don't know where you think we can even do this. I have a job I'm required to do, and I'm glad all you did was sit at home today because it was your day off, but I can't. So, but yeah, so it's like 9 o'clock, I think, before he finally shows up. I send him a message. I'm like, hey man, I'm ready to go. You said we'd start as soon as we could so we get things done earlier tonight. And no replies to the message. And then he finally shows up about 9:15. And I'm like, where have you been, man? You told me we were going to start as soon as possible tonight. Well, this is as soon as I possibly could. I'm like, this is the same time we start every week. Why are you sending me messages about being done as early as I possibly can so that we could get this over with so we're not dragging tonight to get started on the other thing? Well, I had things to do. So, why are you sending me it's not like it was the day before when we made that plan. He was sending me messages that day. As soon as you can, we should get started on this. So, I'm rushing to get things done that I'd normally spend a little extra time on. But no. And then Thursday was kind of the same way. On Thursday, I play with a different group of people, which includes the fidgeter. You know what? Now those are in there, I actually want them set the other way. Where's my axe? And so we normally start. I don't know what time we normally start. There's no normal start time for the Thursday night thing. Just whenever it gets started, basically. And so I get on and I let them know I'm there. And then they proceed to do nothing with me. Where do those blocks go? Oh, they're right there. Duh. Nothing with me for... I need one of those doors. For probably... Yeah. I think it was about 8:30 I was ready to go, and they didn't even finish what they were doing until close to 11. So I was I rushed to get ready so that we can do the thing we normally do, and then they're not even... There's no messages. It's not like anybody warns me, oh, well, we're going to do this other thing, so it'll be later before we get started. Nope, just hurry up and sit around and wait because your time is not as important to us as our time. So then, and there's no message saying, oh yeah, we're not going to start until, later. there's just no message. I'm just sitting there waiting for us to get started, and nobody's there but me. And then Friday, Friday, um, Friday, I'm like, okay, nope, dang it, I knew that was gonna do that. Okay, I didn't know it was gonna do that. Otherwise, I wouldn't have done it. I want it this way. There we go. Now I think I want to put a marble desk in here. So let's go get some quartz. Oh, I didn't put in the brown I was going to put in the floor yet either. I'll have to do that when I get back in there. I wonder if there's a pattern I might like around the edges of this floor. I don't think so. There are some patterns, but nothing I think I want to use in this particular building. So let's go see if I don't have enough quartz to make some marble here. But so then we get to Friday, and so Friday I'm like, all right, we're supposed to play D&D. There's a lot of D&D in my life at the moment. We're supposed to play D&D on Sunday, which is today for me, and Monday. So I had planned on working on Monday, and then my sister, she has the day off, and so she's like, "We're gonna play on Monday." I'm like, "Okay, we'll play on Monday. I'll switch out my work days for the week because I can schedule my work days for whenever I want. It's not that big a deal." And I want to play. I like playing the D&D games. Otherwise, I wouldn't do it. And so we that's the plan, right? That's the plan. We're gonna play Sunday, and we're gonna play Monday. And the last time my family had spoken to me about plans was I need to name these things so I can tell what they are. Look at that view. It's starting to come along pretty good. Except for that spot right there bothers me every time I see it. I want to put a sawmill in here somewhere too. Probably over there maybe. Or maybe over here. Might put one over here since I've got all this right here space. Although there's no road, so... Well, I guess I could put it on that side, right? Well, there's still no road. That's the problem, is the road is going to go through here, so the sawmill does kind of need to be over there. So, yep, sawmill over there. But, so... So Friday, I get up, nobody says anything to me. I sit down, I eat my breakfast. I'm like, okay, I could get some work done today, but I think I'm going to take the day off. I deserve a day off during the week, right? I, like, not during the week, but during the course of 7 days. Friday's usually my day that I take to do nothing, and then every other day I'm busy with people or working on things and like work. And so about 5:30 I come upstairs and they're like, oops, was that Friday they told me that? I feel like it had to have been Friday. So about 5:30, um, my my mother says to me, "I hope you don't plan on doing that thing on Sunday that you normally do." I'm like, "Okay, why?" Because everybody's gonna be gone. I'm like, "Okay." Uh, and I'd planned out what I was doing on Saturday already, and you know, Sunday and Monday because I like to plan ahead and know what's going on for me. And so they're like, well, we're going to play tomorrow instead of Sunday. Well, I don't have anything ready yet to play. So now my plans for Friday night are gone because now I've got to prep for this thing that I don't have a problem prepping for, but it'd been nice if I'd have been let know ahead of time what was going on. But no, that's not important because my time not as valuable. That is how it goes here. My time is not as valuable. Let's put something right in the middle here too. Be great is if I had a square that gray. It's like what, cyan, right? I think. Let me go get that. And so my Friday night then suddenly goes from relaxing and, basically just taking my time playing my game worlds and getting some recording done to record. Uh, Spend hours getting. It's not great concrete. I'm pretty sure that is cyan terracotta. Which I have none of. I do have some cyan though. And so, so I get all that ready. And then, so I'm like, okay, so we're supposed to play on Saturday, which originally my plan was to, work on that stupid kitchen floor that I've been putting off for a long time now. And, so I'm like, well, that's out this weekend, which is kind of a holiday weekend anyways, so, whatever. And it's not really a holiday. I don't know. It's a thing. And so I get up, I eat breakfast, I get my recordings done for today. And okay, so now we're gonna one space or two. Let's go with two just in case I want to add something in here. Yeah, I might put in like some cabinets or something in the back here. I don't know how you do cabinets, but I'm gonna maybe do some cabinets in the back here. Now I also want to get some clay, some carpet to put across the front here. Probably some brown, which I don't have on me, but I'm pretty sure I've got some brown. Maybe I used that all up. I don't know. We'll find out. And so look, I already had quartz. I had a bunch of wool yesterday. I still have wool. Okay. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's just go with that. 8. And so we're, you know, get up, get my recordings done. I do whatever it is I gotta do on Saturday to get everything done. And I get up early. And all right. And you know, I'm just trying to get everything done and ready to go. And then it's like 2:30 in the afternoon, and I'm ready to go. And they decided to babysit their friends' kids. And didn't tell me what time we were going to start. So now it's 2:30. No one has mentioned one thing to me about delaying start time. And so now I suddenly have gotten to the point where I am cleaned up and ready to go. I'm going to use some birch steps, I think, for seats. That's not how you make seats, dude. I don't know how many I'm going to need, but... And so... So it's 5 hours. It's 5 hours before we start. When they're like, yeah, we're going to play Saturday afternoon. 7:30 at night is not Saturday afternoon. It's just not. Alright, now... Put a couple of benches. I don't know why there's benches in this place. I'm not sure why there's a waiting room in this place, to be honest. But, hey, you know what? We'll go with it. And then... I totally just realized that this is not centered the other way. It's okay, I can fix it. And, yeah, that's better. So, alright. And then I'm going to get some, plants to put in the corners there. So... okay, first let's unload this stuff. Boom, boom, boom. And then I need some iron. Iron. I need more iron than that. Is that all the iron I have left? Oh, man. Well, I had a plan, but I don't have enough iron. I'm out of iron. I've got more iron. It's just over at the other place. And so... we finally get started last night. Oh, it's better than that. So after, okay, so their friends show up to pick up their kids, and then they have a baby, and so their baby had just been put down for a nap, like not asleep yet, just laid down. It's not crying or anything, but it's you know, it's not asleep. And is that iron? No, that's white wool. That's iron. I'm gonna take all this bag with me. I have 27 diamonds here. I'm taking that bag with me too. Ooh, I'm taking back oh. Never mind, I was excited there for a second, but it's one piece of gravel. 6 pieces of gravel. Yeah, that's not as impressive. So, so they come in and they're like, "Oh, can we pick up our, we're here to pick up our kids." And then they're like, "Oh, well, we just put your baby down for a nap." And they're like, "Oh, well, then can we go and go to the greenhouse for a little bit?" I'm like, "Sure, sure. We'll watch your kids until you get back from the greenhouse." I'm like, I rearranged my weekend because you wanted to do something. Why are we not doing this?" And so then, it's like 2 hours or so before they come back, and then it's time to cook dinner, which of course takes 2 hours to cook dinner for some reason. And so and I was thinking, oh, well, maybe if they get dinner done soon, then we can get started on this thing. And because there's a lot to do where we're at in the game, and I'd like to move on a little bit. And so okay, I got shears. I'm gonna need some plant material here. Let's go over and snag some plant material here. Shush, chickens. I'm gonna finish this this little waiting room here, which we're almost done, before I quit. And no, 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 no to you too. And so we finally get started. It's like 7:30 at night, and they're like, "Oh," I'm thinking, okay, well now I can move the things I want to do to Sunday. I'm like, "We're gonna play tomorrow too." So now that's why I'm starting at noon here. I gotta get all my stuff done before we play tonight, because who knows what time we'll get started, but they're expecting about the same time, so at least I have a better idea. I'm sorry. There was one more thing I wanted to say. So after their people left and before dinner started, I went to my sister, and she says, "So did you think you wanted to play D&D today?" I'm like, "Yeah, I kind of rearranged my whole weekend based off your plans now." "Well, I didn't ask you to do that. You said we were playing on Saturday instead of Sunday, and so I had to get everything ready last night instead of doing the things I was going to do last night, because I'd planned on working on that a little bit tomorrow, and then you wanted to add in Monday, so now I have to prep double, technically triple, and you're like, "Oh, did you still want to play? Well, it's not my fault that, I made plans and didn't inform you and haven't asked or told or anything like that." People. This is why I hate to do things with people. Alright, with that, click like if you like, subscribe, share, and catch the next one, and I will talk to you later.